Oh my god. That was not the angle she was holding the camera at. It's over! The game's like, you stopped getting perfects, it's over! You don't get to play anymore! No, my gamer powers! That game was actually pretty good. I didn't expect to enjoy it as a ton, because the Rabbids are... I'm not their biggest fans, but it was a lot of fun, and they didn't drive me insane. I enjoyed it. I would play a sequel of it if such a thing were to exist. Assuming it had some quality of life. There were some things in this game that drove me insane mechanics-wise, but it was pretty good. The visual design was awesome. Oh, thanks, and you clipped it for posterity. Yeah, the movement was awesome. They really nailed making movement into an offensive and defensive mechanic. Well, that was a weird fade out. That was such a weird transition between songs. The music was fantastic, as expected of Grant Kirkhope. Bees! I love bees! Look how cute they are, dude. But yeah, it was good. I could have lived with a bit more enemy variety, but every enemy kind of had their own niche, and I feel like maybe adding more... Dude, what is with these music transitions in the credits? They're abysmal. They're terrible! Who did the music transitions for the credits? Fire them! Everyone else can stay. Like, I feel like maybe a couple more enemy types would have been nice, but it might have like overlapped with the existing types that already existed. Like, I can't off the top of my head think of another niche for another enemy type or two. But I'm sure there would have been a couple more types that could have happened. But the mini bosses were all pretty fun. Yeah, dude, fire whoever did the music transitions for the credits. They're terrible. This is people's ending impressions of the video game, and you're just like cutting tracks off when they get to the main melodies. Oh man, that's a paddling. But yeah, movement was great. The skill trees were kind of shallow, but they felt pretty impactful. Like the getting the new. I mean, and most of it was like percent boosts and stuff, but that's not necessarily bad. Like, you don't want bloated kits. Yeah, it was fun. The scaling was hilarious, though. There was such a big jump between each world. Like, I saw the new guns, I was like, oh my god, it's like double the damage! But the enemies also double their damage. It was funny how big the numbers got by the end. I liked it. And Rabbid Mario is the MVP. He's broken. There might be other broken characters. I didn't experiment a ton, but Rabbid Mario was broken. So good. I wish I could have swapped out Human Mario, though. I would have swapped him out for Peach, probably. So I would have had more healing than just vampirism crits. Glass cannon builds, baby. Yeah, if they did another game in this vein, I think there's a ton of cool stuff they could do. Give you some more build options, some new enemy types. I think they nailed a lot of the fundamentals. It was fun. If they make another game, they should let us have 4-person parties instead of 3. 3 of the 8 available, I felt so sad. I was like, some of these people I never even used. Yoshi never even got to see the light of day. He showed up in a cutscene and then he was gone, never again to return until the ending cutscene. Yeah, they would have had to make like bigger maps and more enemies for 4-player squads for sure. I feel like 3 would have not felt as bad if you could swap out Mario and set a different leader. Like they could have it be like you need a Mario character as the leader. So you can't just have 3 Rabbids or whatever. Like have a Mario character as the leader and then 2 of whatever else. But you only have 3 and one of them has to be Mario for the entire game. So you only really get to pick 2 people. Which kind of bummed me out. Like Peach's moveset seemed really strong when on that one boss battle where you're forced to use her. She had that big healing stomp and she had the grenades so she could hit people behind cover, which was really nice. I'm sure there's all sorts of broken team comps out there, but damage buffed Rabbid Mario just running in and JoJo posing and then hammering was pretty much good enough for me in most most of the maps. Yeah, that game was pretty good. I'm glad I finally caved and played it. Shoutouts to my brothers who lent it to me like 2 years ago. Long have they waited. Rabbids activated. Look at this! It just got to the main melody of that song and it fades out for the next one. Ooh, I hate you. Princess Peach and Toad were the same voice actor. Oh my god. That's beautiful. I had no idea. That's impressive. Well done. Princess Peach and Toad. Never would have known. I think this world, the third world, the Spooky Town was my favorite. It had such a good design, even though it introduced the stupid teleporting ghost enemies. It was great. I loved that world. I think the second world was probably the weakest. The icy desert. But it had a really good end boss. None of the worlds were, like, bad. Because the visual design and music was so strong. My biggest complaints about this would be some of the mechanical stuff. Was like, it didn't give you enough options. Like AoE attacks, not being able to pick different squares. And I really didn't like the Metroidvania abilities that you got. The block pushing and or not, block pushing was fine, I guess that wasn't a power. The block breaking and digging and stuff, I didn't like those. I felt like they didn't really fit. But they're mostly optional stuff. Yeah, they should have just made those. The way they implemented them sucked, I guess. Because you spend a whole world seeing the stuff behind them. And then you finish the world and it's not even like a cutscene or anything. Like, there's not even dialogue. It's like, you can do this now. It's like, oh, it's just padding out playtime if you want to go back and get those collectibles. Like, if they were worked into the story, it would have made more sense. At least. But it's like, oh, we need a reason for people to come back to the worlds after they finish them. Just gate some collectibles behind some arbitrarily locked things. So they didn't feel good to have. They just felt bad not to have. If that makes sense. Why is it playing the Viva Pinata music while we're looking at the final boss? Who did the music for the credits? Who? Come to my office. We need to talk. Dude, I miss Viva Pinata. Rare, if you're watching, please make a new Viva Pinata game. Please. I'll do anything. Hell, I'll even buy a remaster of the other ones. The first one and then Trouble in Paradise, which is just more of the same, but there's a desert and a glacier now. Those games are so good. I need my worm orgies, dude. You gotta breed those rare colors. Oh, Viva Pinata. Dude, the romance cutscenes in Viva Pinata were so good. Like the worms breakdancing and the Swana. Was it the Swanas? Is that what they were called? No, Swana's a Pokemon. What was the swan thing called that did like the ballroom dancing? They were so good. Oh, I love Viva Pinata. I got 1,000. I got every achievement in the first one. I don't think I 100%ed Trouble in Paradise though. I think it had some online functionality or like online achievements. Like you need to do online stuff for some of the achievements in that one. Yes, Wanana. They did like the ballroom dancing. And the crocodiles who would come through and ruin your stuff until you like tamed them. Dude, please give new Viva Pinata. Those games were great. And I feel like with current gen graphics, it would look beauteous. Yeah, I'd probably put a couple 100 hours into the first game, in all honesty. I had like 3 different gardens specialized to attract different kinds of, like different species of pinata, and I would like transfer them between the different gardens, and I like made everything look gorgeous. Rareware, please! What is Rare even working on right now? Perfect Dark or something? No, Sea of Thieves is their most recent thing, right? Nothing? No, they're doing Sea of Thieves stuff. Like, it gets monthly updates. But I don't think... I mean, they might have, like, unannounced projects. But there's, like, a 1% chance that it's Viva Pinata. I don't think anyone cares about it anymore, man! I don't think anyone cares. Hell, even just give me, like, a Switch version of Viva Pinata. I'll buy it again. Playing Viva Pinata at 4 AM in bed. That would be living the dream, yo. Ubisoft credits, by the way. Sea of Thieves is okay, but there's not really a sense of progression. Look, and now the credits looped back. Stop cutting off the goddamn songs! Now the credits have just looped back to the start of the, like, image gallery. They didn't even time it. They didn't time it correctly, so it reaches the end of the game when you get to the end of the credits. They're like, no one's gonna watch these. Nobody wants to show respect to the people who made something they enjoyed. Even have the skip prompt down there. Go away. I don't skip credits. This is content, okay? This lets me talk for like 20 minutes. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is decently fun if you have a squad to play with. I would never play it solo though. It does have the best like water I've seen in a game. The waves and stuff are gorgeous. And playing sea shanties with your buds is fun. True. How can I shit talk the credits if I skip them? The music's good, but it keeps getting cut off. Ubisoft credits, by the way. Everybody who's ever looked at the Ubisoft building is in here. Oh, now they've just given up. The music doesn't even fit the zones that it's showing anymore. At least it did the first go-around. They've just abandoned any pretense of caring. If you're this deep into the YouTube VOD, good job. Don't forget to ring the bell? Is that what you have to do these days? Hi, YouTube! Oh, speaking of Ubisoft, did you guys see that Michael Ansel is retiring? The father, creator of Rayman, is leaving. Does that mean we'll never see Rayman again? Or does that mean the next time we see Rayman, it'll be a shameless cash grab? Place your bets now. I really liked Rayman Origins and Legends, the two most recent ones. They're so good. I think Rayman Legends was better than New Super Mario Bros. That's my hot take for now. Those games were good, and then they're just like, Rayman? What's a Rayman? Have you bought the new Battle Pass for Hyperscape? Sam Fisher? Who? Oh, the new DLC guy for Rainbow Six. Damn it, Ubisoft. Make more UbiArt framework games. The 3 you did were good. Or 4, I guess, because there are 2 Rayman games. Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends, Child of Light, and Valiant Hearts. They're all so good, and then you just abandoned the engine. Now you make battle royales with Twitch integration. Why? It's too easy to like make fun of Ubisoft. It's not fun because it's too easy. Let's talk more about Viva Pinata. What was your favorite Viva Pinata? Pinata. I liked Salamangos, dude. Salamangos were my faves. And there was one other one. I mean, I liked most of them, but there were a few more that I liked. Here's a list of all the species, if you can't remember their names. What was your favorites? Buzzlegums were cool. Crocodiles were great. I loved how derpy they look once you get them out of their, like, evil mode. Badge Sickle? Badge Sickle's alright. He was one of the ones that started off as one of the bad guys, right? Like the Sour Badge Sickle? Or is that somewhere else? Someone else? Oh! The credits are over! Wake up, chat! If ever a single appliance in all of history has caused more trouble for more people, I'd like to hear about it. Wait a moment. History! I could use this time machine to help our past selves rescue Spawny and save the Mushroom Kingdom more easily. Wait, what if I did that already? What if your biggest fan was me the whole time? Nonsense. What kind of an insecure egomaniac would lavish that much praise on themselves? Though maybe I should forward those messages to my past self, just in case. Dearest Beepo, whose bravery, intelligence, and compassion, etc., etc. I'll just copy the rest. Let's see. Stand as a beacon of hope for us all. If my timing is correct, you're in dire need of help. Let's see, who should I put as a Cinder's name so I don't confuse myself later? I mean, earlier. I know, FB, for future Beepo. God damn it. You really gonna do this game? Oh, wait, I forgot the attachments. Why would you do this? On second thought, perhaps I should leave well enough alone. One never knows what unintended consequences something like this could have. Oh well, what could possibly go wrong? Why would you do this? No! You can't put a time loop paradox shit in the after credits scene? Oh, I hate you. There you go. What's next? Secret chapters? Yeah, no. Challenges? No thanks. Co-op? I'm good. Oh, look at him go. Here, do I see like a percentage? There you go. Screenshot it and flame me. I mean, I think that's probably pretty good for a first run through. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The 4%? Yeah, that's the challenge maps. I only did like 2 of them, and I think there's 40. 40-ish. Something like that. There was like 10 for each world. Alright, that's the end of Rabbids. I hope you guys had fun.